Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Hack, and I am glad you're here because we just got one of the biggest new chapter reveals ever in the history of ESO. So much to talk about here, from the reveal of Hermaeus Mora as the next Daedric Prince, to the Telvanni Peninsula and Apocrypha as new playable zones, a powerful new class called the Arcanist, new companions, new systems, and much more coming to the Elder Scrolls Online this year. So much for us to break down and discuss. But right now in this video, I want to show you my favorite new feature, and that is the new Arcanist class and everything we know so far. We learned today that the new Arcanist class for ESO is going to have some major similarities with other classes in the game, as you might expect, but also with some new gameplay mechanics thrown in. For starters, we know the 3 class skill lines will be similar to other new classes like the Warden and Necromancer, which included dedicated lines for damage, tanking, and healing. We also found out the actual class skill line names or skill trees, which are going to be Herald of the Tome, Apocryphal Soldier, and Curative Runeforms. I'm guessing that may be DPS, tank, and healing in that order. Now you might already get the sense that this class is heavily based in theme and abilities around Hermaeus Mora and Apocrypha, with references to tomes and runes and Apocrypha itself. Now, we don't know the full backstory of the Arcanist class quite yet, other than the fact that it's closely associated with the Telvanni Peninsula region, and especially with the Daedric Prince, as we mentioned, Hermaeus Mora. It seems like Arcanists in ESO are devout seekers of knowledge, so much so that they have an intimate connection to the Daedric realm of Apocrypha, which we can see expressed with these references to tomes and runes within the active abilities that we saw. And the ESO design team themselves actually confirmed that the Arcanist's entire persona is actually based on the black books of Hermaeus Mora, which inspired how the Arcanist skills look and feel. And while players will not be wielding the infamous black books themselves, Arcanists do have their own unique tomes in which they've scribed their own powerful magic. Now, I think this class looks absolutely amazing in terms of visuals. I love the vibrant green particle effects here, especially, and the appearance of runes all over, whether it's damaging enemies or buffing yourself or allies. Now, we did get a few glimpses of the Arcanist skills in action. For example, here we see the Arcanist summoning a book in their left hand while throwing 2 projectiles with their right hand. And here we see what appears to be a defensive rune shield. One confirmed skill is Apocryphal Gate, which opens a pair of temporary portals between your location and wherever you're aiming that you can jump between for some extra mobility during combat, or even for exploration outside of combat. And then we saw Abyssal Impact, which was a melee damage skill that infuses your arm with unstable magic, transforming it into a tentacle that thrusts forward, damaging enemies and likely applying some nasty status effects. Now, we've just scratched the surface so far. It was also confirmed during the ESO global reveal that the Arcanist class makes use of a unique combo point system, something that differentiates it from every other class in the game. In this system, some abilities build points, while other abilities spend points, giving the Arcanist some extra bonuses and augments during combat. And while this does sound complex, the team emphasized that the combo point system would be simple enough for all players to easily pick up and take advantage of right away. And to me, this does sound similar to the way the Necromancer class empowers its abilities. If you're familiar with that class, the Necro basically can use corpses for additional effects and to make its skills even stronger. So it will be interesting to see how this affects the Arcanist gameplay, if it's similar to the Necromancer, and how impactful it really is on the game. Other than that, we did find out that there's 2 new companions coming in the chapter this year. One is going to be an Argonian Warden, and the second is going to be a Red Guard Arcanist. So that new class theme definitely going strong this year. Should get a lot more of the Hermaeus Mora lore and storytelling if you choose to get that companion as well. We also saw a little bit about the Quarter 1 DLC, which is going to be a 2-dungeon DLC pack, as it usually is every year. Now, from some of the gameplay and the art, this is called Scribes of Fate, by the way. Looks like we may see some of these Arcanist abilities in the actual enemies that we face in these 2 new dungeons, so that should be interesting to see as well. Of course, the new chapter is what we're all focused on. That has been confirmed to drop on June 5th, and of course there are various pre-order and bonus options available for that. If you want to check that out, I'll have more information linked in the description. But overall, I think this was an impressive showcase. I do like the new class a lot with what we've seen so far, and obviously I have a lot more video content planned for you guys in the future. We're already updating our website as well. That's hacktheminotaur.com. You can see our full 2023 chapter guide and our new Arcanist guide down in the description as well. Check out those links. And let me know what you think of the new chapter. That's the new class, the Arcanist, down in the comment section. Love to hear what you guys think as always. And thanks again for watching.